type of thing, and it's still expensive. And they say, well, once you actually hire them and they find something out, then there's nothing they can do about it because these people are invisible. You know, you spend all your money and then there's nothing for you can do. So it's sort of a waste of time, you think, and you're kind of handcuffed as to being able to do anything.
In 2004, Michigan passed 2 bills that were related to using electronic or electromagnetic weapons. And it took effect on January the 1st of 2004. But there are people in Michigan who have said that there has not been a drop in the sensations. So until there's actually enforcement of it, the laws are just pieces of paper. There has been a law passed in Massachusetts that was not quite as strong as Michigan. In 2001, Representative Dennis Kucinich introduced a bill designed to limit space weapons. It mentioned mind control in the bill. The bill got watered down in 2002, did not pass, but when somebody like Dennis Kucinich takes a position on something, we have to all believe that it's a good topic to pursue.
Very definitely. And I think from Dennis Kucinich's work, the city of Berkeley, California, also passed a city resolution banning mind control weapons.
Well, we also must bear in mind that it is hard to regulate a situation like this, but we must have laws against it so that we, the people, can take a stand against it. Until we get a bill passed to make this illegal, it's going to continue. I was looking at the statistics of African Americans and Hispanics that's in prison. 40% in the country is African Americans, and closer to 50% is Hispanics. All of these people are not going out there committing these crimes on their own. It's something, some force. I talked to one man. He said he heard a voice told him if he sold drugs, he would become a multimillionaire. The closest he became to a multimillionaire is a life sentence in prison because he killed someone because they didn't have the money right. So what we have to do now is to make sure that the senators, Congress, pass a bill to assure the American people that their children will not become victims. This is not just an isolated situation. This is not a black thing. It's not a white thing. It's the people problem. And it's going to take everyone to stand up and say to their senators, we want a bill. We want a law. We must be protected against this situation.
Definitely. Can you talk to us a little bit about the rally that you have been working on?
As the national president of Southeastern Christian Association, we took to heart the complaint of the people concerning this situation, concerning mind control, electronic weaponry. I prefer not to use none of those words, but refer to it as the American people being victims in their own nation. So we put together this rally so that we would encourage Congress and senators to look at this problem, because it's not just a situation that's making you look crazy. It's a situation that's putting your children in jail. We have people living on the street corners that was doctors, lawyers, professors, even clergymen, poor. So because of this weaponry. So now at this point, I came up with a solution that we need a rally in Washington, which is at the Veterans Memorial Monument in D.C. on the 8th of October.
What's going to happen during the rally?
On the 7th, we're anticipating on being with some senators discussing this situation to try to get this on the floor. On the 8th, it starts at 9 o'clock that morning. We are going to have some of the top experts in the country, not people that's victims. Such as I am, I'm not a victim. And there'll be others that's not victims, but they understand what the people are going through. They have studied it in college. They have worked with this situation. One gentleman is an FBI, ex-FBI agent, retired. Another one is a scientist. Another one is a congressman's son. So what we have to do at this point, since people of this magnitude is coming together, bring it on to Washington. Let the people in Washington make the decision. And at that point, and only at that point, Washington will be a success.
Great, fantastic. And you already have some people in Congress and the Senate.
We do have some people in the right places in Congress and in the Senate who are very interested in this. They want to work with us. And believe me, it's not easy working with victims that's being battered down electronically, because they're so desperate. They're just reaching and grabbing for anything, and a lot of time by reaching and grabbing, they make a lot of mistakes along the way, and it creates havoc for them. But at the end, we're all going to get one thing, and we're going to have one success. That's win, win, win.
Very much needed. And Gordon, as far as your being the media contact person, would you like to say anything we should tell the public about your future plans that you're working on with Dr. Gillen?
Well, there will be emails sent out or faxes to most of the major news organizations. There are others who are small independent agencies that we will contact also. So that there will be quite a few invitations that are sent out for that purpose, to try to get the media interest in our situation.
Okay, great. Well, have I missed anything that should be covered here? Anyone would like to say?
The main thing that I want to get across to everyone, if your children or your husband or your wife is telling you, I hear a voice, take it serious. Do not, under any circumstances, think that they're just going crazy. It's more to that situation than mental. We do know in this at this moment there's a bill that's trying to be passed that every child that's in school, approximately 80% of the children is going to be under medication. We cannot create schizophrenia in our society, not just because someone is going through this situation and the local police department don't understand what's happening to them. I would say that they have a mental problem. So now what we have to do is start paying attention to what's going on around us and start working this in a way so that we can get bills passed. And once we get bills passed to outlaw this, I have a feeling that we're going to have a healthier nation, a healthier community, and a extremely high morale community. That's what it's about.
Well, I sure hope that that comes about. I think it makes sense. And thank you all for listening. I hope we've answered some of your questions and brought you information you can take back with you and